Today is June 3rd, 2026, and today I went roller skating with my friends, and it actually gave me the idea of making this video's topic, which is basically trying something new. I have previously done roller skating once before, and before that I also tried ice skating. And the reason why I say try something new is because more than likely you're going to fail at the thing that you're trying, especially if it's something like roller skating or ice skating. And there's wisdom in trying new things because it serves as a gentle reminder that you don't have to be perfect or get it right the first time. Not only that, but it also shows us that in order to succeed, we need to fail. We need to keep constantly falling down in order to realize what we're doing wrong. If we don't ever fall, eventually it's going to happen. We're going to fall. And we're going to also have to learn how to get up. And usually people make it such a big deal that, oh, we fell, oh, that's so embarrassing, blah, blah, blah. But like in the skating rink, nobody cares. Anybody sees you fall down, they move on. They won't even look twice. They'll just move on with their life. And it's not at all normalized, at least on our day-to-day lives, to fall down or to, just fumble or something, like lose. It's so embarrassing. But like, why is it embarrassing? It's something that should be embraced because it leads you to success eventually. And not only that, but something that's been really instilled into my head by my parents is that how dangerous roller skating can be. Obviously, if you fall down, if you fall forward, and or like if you fall and you can't catch yourself, you can hurt yourself, your skull, whatever, and it can, or your back, or something can happen, obviously. And that mentality, that really, like, that reinforcement, that negative reinforcement, constantly telling me, oh, something bad's gonna happen, it genuinely affects your brain. Like, I'm telling you guys, it affects your brain to the point you start believing in it, and you become so scared to fall, because falling is the end. Falling means, oh my gosh, your world is gonna end. And that's what we need to get rid of. And trying something new gives you that perspective of failing is okay. Failing isn't a big deal, it's part of the process. And even though this was my third time skating, I still had my parents' voice, my mom's voice in my head telling me, like, oh, you're gonna fail and you're gonna fall and you might hurt yourself really badly, so don't fall. And so it kept replaying in my head over and over again. So every single time I would get scared to fall, I didn't want to skate. I generally don't want to skate, but I still do it because I'm like, no, I'm not gonna let my fears control me, obviously. But it's like, it kept affecting my mind so freaking much, and I just had to overcome it. Like, generally speaking, like last time I skated, I was just looking down the whole time because I was so scared. And I did fall. Like, when I was ice skating, I think I fell like 30 plus times, and only like 2 times I fell on my bum. And right now today, I fell once on my bum, and like I fell like maybe 5 times. So it really goes to show that it's all in your head. It's literally all in your head. I promise you, it's all in your head. And there's nothing wrong with failing. Like, as long as you don't stop, though, you have to get up. It's okay to fall, but it's not okay to stay there. It's okay. Like, you need to get up. You need to learn from it. Because what happens when, okay, not even that, just that, like, if you just look at it from a regular perspective, if I just started skating and I was perfect at it, it wouldn't have been satisfying. No, not at all. Why? Because I didn't fall. Like, I wasn't struggling or anything. So it's like, oh, people are gonna be like, oh, she's just talented, like, oh, it comes to her naturally, whatever. But like, when you fall again and again, and you still keep doing it until to the point that you actually succeed with doing that thing, it's impressive and it's satisfying when you actually succeed. So we need failure to make our wins more meaningful, because if we don't have that, then that's just normal. It's kind of like breathing. Like, we take breathing for granted. You can easily breathe. Obviously, some people have a hard time with that, But the point is, we take advantage of the things where a lot of, like, the majority of us aren't challenged by it, right? So that's why we need challenge, we need failure, we need to fall down. And I really genuinely want to emphasize the importance of not letting your mind get to you. Like, just because you tell your mind, like, don't let your mind control your limits. Don't ever do that. Another scenario is that one time I went and gave my blood, and I hadn't eaten in like 24 hours. So me giving blood while fasting for that long wasn't a good idea, and so eventually I was about to faint. And after that, every single time that I go to draw blood, my parents tell me, get something to eat with it, like, go into the clinic and have something to eat right there in your hand. And they advise me to not go by myself, and they have that such big fear that it started to affect me. And I genuinely thought that I needed somebody and I needed to eat something in order for me to not faint. But that was never true. It was all in my head. Like, it just happened because I was fasting for that long of a period. All the other times I wasn't doing any of that. But it's just that you condition your mind to believe something, and it actually believes it. Now, I don't know too much about neuroplasticity. I don't know. I don't know if I'm saying it correctly, so sorry. But I don't want to get into that because, again, I don't know much about it, but I feel like this is something that has a correlation. But yeah, if you haven't tried something new in a while, I would highly suggest that you do it, because it's gonna be very much so eye-opening. Like, everything that you do in your life can be used as a lesson, and this is the best example of it. Every time that I do something, I think to myself, oh, what has this taught me besides the obvious? And it's generally much deeper than that. So thank you guys.